Hi, I'm Matt and welcome to Less Dependent Wisconsin. Standing in my corn patch today, did want to show you what corn looks like as it's starting to develop, if you've never seen it. But that's not why we're here today. Today is the second installment of a 3 series of videos on building a custom greenhouse here in Zone B, 3B in northern Wisconsin. I am going to tell you right now, this project has pushed about $3,000. I was pretty close to the $2,500 already when we got the first part of it done. Now that we've got the roofing materials, things like that, it's starting to add up a little bit. But let's go take a look at what's been completed. So the first problem I got to fix is when I built the deck, I built it on an angle away from the house. Okay, so it's going to slope down away, but I built the wall square. And because I did that, the wall's square, but it gaps away from the house. Okay, it's fine at the bottom, but at the top's where I've got my issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to get these studs flush up to the wall, add a third stud, and it should solve the problem. It's all going to be covered up with plywood anyways. I'm going to have to do the exact same thing on this side, but it shouldn't be as noticeable. Right now I've already got the boards loose and you can see how they'll fit up against it, but I have to add the third stud to get the top to join. Okay, so we got that problem fixed. Just added a third stud, secured it to the wall, everything's level. Reattach the plywood on the outside, so everything's good to go. All right, next step, insulation. So we're going to insulate this wall. We got a moisture barrier. It'll go up, and then I'll be able to put the rest of the plywood up, finish the wall off. Okay, so the insulation and moisture barriers up. We're going to put the plywood panels in place and then get it all trimmed up and cleaned up. And then I still have to do the gap filler. Today we worked on the roof, so I'll kind of show you how we went about this. The very first thing we did was kind of build a saddle for the center support beam. You see it there, just took some spare 2x4s. We calculated the height of the roof and then cut down that 2x6 to make that little saddle. And then we did the exact same thing on the other end. Now we've already started taking that one apart because the joist went in. But then we had to calculate the angle we needed off that, and we basically made a template and cut 22 of those pieces. And then we were able to attach those to the center beam, and then the cross brace, we are cutting these to size, and then we're attaching these with some L brackets. Okay, but all the trusses are basically done with the exception of that end. So tomorrow we're going to get the rafters painted and hopefully the roof, at least the solid part of the roof, up. And then the last thing we had to do was add some cross braces. We initially were going to cut an angle and slide them in that way with brackets to support them, but then we opted to go with a different method, just installing them on the outside, and structurally it's just as fine. It saved us a lot of time, but now the roof is ready to go on. So let's get that started. All right, so after we got the trusses in place, we installed the 5/8 inch sheeting for the roof, and that came out really nice. And then once we were done on that side, we came over and installed the polycarbonate panels. Now, the one thing we did a little differently that the manufacturer doesn't recommend is we installed this one with the walls going horizontally instead of vertically. So if any water does get in there, it will condensate. But we just had a brief rainstorm go through. You might see some of the drops actually up there. And this is the plywood roof. We actually got the slope of the roof to match the roof of the garage. So pretty happy about that. So the next thing here is shingles. And here's a better look at the polycarbonate from the top. We did add a 1 foot strip of plywood across the top. What I'm actually going to do is run the shingles over the crest of the roof and then just overhang slightly onto the polycarbonate panels. The way we attached them, we sank a screw when it was almost in, then we put a little silicone around it and secured each panel with 15 screws. All right, here's a look at the greenhouse from the west. So that's where we're at with the greenhouse. So in the last video, we're gonna finish this. So I'm gonna have all the polycarbonate walls up. We're gonna install the door. I'll finish the floor. I've got some linoleum I'm gonna put down in there. We'll finish painting the inside and the rafters. And I should have this done in the next couple of weeks. So thanks for watching. Focus on being less dependent. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.